Hi, welcome back to Hawaii Turo. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. So I don't know if this is your first time watching me live streaming. I just started doing this stream. I made these streams, or I want to make these streams to help you grow your Turo business. The plans of these streams, we're gonna have people on. You're gonna see people in the chat for like all over the US. We're gonna be asking questions, and I'm gonna try to answer as many questions as I can that will help you grow your Turo business. If you are watching this on the replay, if you have hopefully you can find some gems in here to help you grow your business, to maximize the amount of money that you can make. If you have any questions while you're watching the replay, you can just leave it in the comments and I can answer it there. But if this is your first time watching me, I have been doing Turo since 2017. All right. I started with one car and it just went on and crazy. As you see right here, I have about 5,000 trips now. I know it's crazy, but it took me a while to get there. But if you do this full time and you do 1 day, 2 day rentals, I guarantee you will get that. It's crazy. I've dealt with a lot of things, but overall, this Turo business has allowed me to drive all kinds of cars I never even thought that I would drive. All right, because 5 years ago, I never thought that I would have Mustangs and Camaros and things like that. It's crazy. But with everything good, there's always issues, right? There's always things. And that's another reason why I made this channel. I made this channel last year in September to help everybody out, to maximize the money they can make and understand the changes with Turo, right? And understand and help you with any issue that arise. That's why I have about 120 something videos right now, right? And I really believe that my videos have definitely helped people, and they're going to keep on helping people. But for the stream, I don't know how long this is going to go on for. It just depends on how it is going with people that come on. But this is the first stream that I have my battery charged, so I can go on as long as I can. I do have a car at 4:30 to pick up, so 4:15 is probably the latest I'll go. But we'll see how this goes, right? We'll see how this goes. Let me see. But yeah, let's go a little bit more into my background and how I started Turo. Because maybe you are thinking about doing Turo, or maybe you just have one car and you want to expand, right? And let's go over how I did it. I started off with just one old car. I was a full-time Uber driver back in I started Uber in 2014. I did Uber before Turo, so 2014 to 2017, that's when I was doing Uber almost up to like 70 hours a week. And I got tired of driving a car. And I wanted to find a way that I could pay for my car note. It was a lease. It was like $500 something a month, right? That's what I was trying to do. And I was like, you know what? I found out about Turo through my Uber riders. Actually, it was Relay Rides back then, but then they switched to Turo. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this out, And I had absolutely no idea I was going to expand it, turn it into a business. I was just trying to hopefully just cover my car note. That was it. That's all I want to do. And it did more than that. It did more. I wish I had the numbers to show you. But once you delete a car on Turo, you lose everything, right? That's one thing I got to tell you. If you get a car and you sell it, don't delete the car. Because once you delete the car, you lose all your numbers. I wish I could show you all my numbers of at the very beginning when I first started of the individual cars. That's what I wish, but I don't have that anymore. But all I can say is that car made me a lot more money than I thought it did. And then it made me so much, I started getting another car. I got an Acura 2014 MDX. I got that. So I put the Dodge Caravan that I had 2014, and I had the Kia on there. And then I got a Chevy Cruze on there as well. And then I just kept adding and adding and adding. And then 2018 was like the game changer for me. That's basically, I went to Hertz Car Sales. Hertz Car Sales is a good place to go to get some cars. And I went there looking for like a Chevy Spark or a Chevy Cruze, whatever that. I can't remember which one. I test drove it. I almost got it. But then I saw a 2015 Ford Mustang. Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, you know what? I know people come to Hawaii and I know that they want to drive a convertible here. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get this car. I'm going to see what it's going to do. I think it can do pretty good. Pretty good. And I put it on there. And man, the first couple months, I mean, it was so good. Like within 2 weeks, I went back there and got another car. I know, crazy, right? That one had to put some money down. It was a little bit more. These are all financed. And then a couple months, I got another Mustang. And a couple months after that, I bought one brand new. I found one brand new, right? That was crazy. And then I got another one. It just it just manifests into like all this. And it was crazy. And then like in the fall of 2018, I went to get Camaros. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try out some Camaros. I got a 2018 Camaro, and that was like, wow. I mean, I love Camaros now, And then I special order my very first car ever, 2019 black on black Camaro. I call it my Batmobile. I love that car. That's like my favorite car. And yeah, I mean, 2018, I mean, made some good money. I have a lot of videos on all of my yearly stats from 2018 to now. So if you want to look at that, I have all my car breakdowns of everything too, of all of my monthly stats for those cars. But 2018 was a good year. And then 2019 was kind of like the game changer for me. Like, I think I made like $130 something thousand. But I had Airbnbs as well on the side. So it was that and that. And I added more cars, right? I got like another Mustang, like my seventh Mustang, like middle of the year. And I just kept doing that. But then I got to the point that I was like, I have too many car loans. And I do have a video on this talking about these car loans. And it's like, you get a lot of car loans and then you have all these car loans, right? And you're like, every single month, you got car loans, you got maintenance, and you're like, man, like where's a lot of this money going? And that's the way I thought for months. I'm like, I gotta do something, And I wish that I would have, got some cars cash. So I made a decision towards the end of 2019, I would start to only buy like cash cars for the most part. And that's pretty much what I did. 2019, then 2020, obviously we all know March, everything shut down. So that basically changed up everybody's plans. It was ridiculous. But then when we opened back up, like in October, I just started buying up cash cars. And that's what you see now on my fleet. If you look at all of my cars that I have on Turo, I made videos of all of my cars, my Chevy Spark, my Ford Fiesta, my Chevy Cruze. I have two Chevy Sparks, my Sonic, my Fiesta. I mean, those cars, they're like, they're what, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 cars, and they make pretty good money for the most part. And then, the new car that I got, and then I did lease a car. My first time I leased a car was a really bad experience, but I know that that's not going to happen with this. But anyway, fast forward to right now, right? I got, the idle, that disaster relief loan. So I paid off 11 of 12 loans. All right. I paid that all off. I don't think I will ever go back to doing that again. And I made a video like strictly on that. Yeah, I couldn't. Anybody that's trying to just do this business and scale up all loans, I don't recommend that. Like I don't. The best thing, if you're going to go loans, best thing to do is just try and pay the cars off quickly. That'll be the best thing. Because doing that it's not for me. Definitely not. And that's my experience on that. So if anybody has any questions or anything, you can just let me know in the chat. I can help you with that. I haven't looked down in a while. So who's ever listening. But yeah, that's just how this is gonna go. Whoever, it's kind of slow right now. I don't see many people on right now, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna try and do this every day, 2 p.m. Hawaii time. Almost every day. If I have a car going out, because I have 17 cars. If I have a car going out, I might push it forward or back. But I'm gonna try and do this every day or every other day. And that is my plan with that. But yeah, I've talked for like 5 or 6 minutes straight. Is anybody have any questions? So we got. Well, maybe later. Let's go over some of the things that I think that you should have. I would say let's go over some things that you should have like right or before you start even like putting. I'll say before your car gets booked. What are some of the things? I don't know if you just started, but just probably you're somewhat new. One thing I tell everybody that they should have, they got to have a tracker in their car. That's just something, a tracker, either, Bouncie, Vinks. I mean, there's so many other ones, or those are the ones you just plug in, or, get a hardwired one, right? Like a Gold Star, or what is it, a Sphinx or something like that, or like OnStar. Some cars already have that stuff installed already, like the OnStar service, which is why I go, GM or Chevy because of the OnStar service. They have OnStar in cars like 2014 and newer. That's pretty much all the cars that I want, right? Or like the Nissan Connect. I have one of my Nissans, my 2021 Nissan Sentra has Nissan Connect. That's something. And I think some other one. I think Toyota has one. Kia has one as well. The Kia, excuse me, the Kia, the UVO service. That's another thing. And what else? There's some other cars that I'm pretty sure they have them as well. And what else? Besides having a tracker, I mean, you just gotta understand about this business. Are you going to be direct? Are you going to meet people? Are you, set up? What's going to be your airport setup? I mean, all these things you just got to have set up. I would say before you actually start, right? Because a lot of airports don't like Turo. You don't want to get caught up getting a ticket, at the airport. That ain't fun. Going to court, dealing with that stuff, negative on that. And your settings is another thing. The minimum for regular cars is 200 miles. There's no point in putting it 250, 300. You should have it at 200. Do not have unlimited miles. People will abuse that 100%. People, especially, I know I'm in Hawaii, but especially on the mainland, people will abuse that. They'll go out of state because they can go out of state. It is legal. They can go out of state. They'll put so many miles on your cars. Yeah, you need to be at a 200 and be charging for mileage. If only they kept it at what it was before. Like a year ago, it used to be 100 miles, and you can charge whatever over a mile. Some people had it like $1, $2. It was crazy. It was a great thing to have. But now the only cars that have that are like the nicer cars, the deluxe and the super deluxe classes. I think it's like $45,000 or more, right? Like those cars. Unfortunately, yeah. But it is what it is. But let's see. Anybody have any question? Okay. So if anybody have any questions, yeah, just let me know in the chat. Let's see what we got. Okay. But yeah, I'll just continue on the other things. So what do we got so far? We talked about trackers. We talked about miles. I mean, what else? So we talked about we didn't talk about yet, but the insurance plan. Picking the right insurance plan and understanding which insurance plan is best for your business, right? Because they got the 60/40, they got the 75, they got the 80, 85, 90. They just recently changed it up to everybody 5. But the point is, it's really like either 60/40, you got like the 75, and you got the 90. To me, it's like it's really those three. right? 60/40. I mean, Turo takes 40%, you get 60%. They have some other incentives and things that I'm not really a fan of the 60/40 plan. I think they take too much, and you think they cover a lot more than they do, but they don't cover no they don't cover that as much as the 60/40 as you think it does. If you are new and you're thinking about what insurance plan that you want to do, I would say do the 75/25. That is the best. I think that is the best one for new. You might think maybe the 80/20. Well, you might think maybe the 80/20 is the best one. But yeah, I think if you're going to go anything higher than the 75, the best one is to be like the 90/10. Once you learn how you could go after guests, get them to pay, make sure that their insurance is, going to cover tour rentals, the 90/10, that to me, I believe is the best one to take. But if you don't understand how to do all that, I'll just stick to 75 and learn that way. Just jumping into the 90/10. That 90/10 has a $2,500 deductible, right? So that could be quite overwhelming. If something happens and then you have to come out of pocket $2,500, you're going to be like, that's not fair, right? But, you pick that plan, correct? So you have to deal with that. But yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know in the chat. Let's see if we have any questions. Let's see what we got. Okay. Maybe I start a little too early. I don't see that many people on. But okay. Okay, let's see what we where are you all located at? And how many cars do you have? Because as you know, I'm in Hawaii, right? I have like 17 cars now. I don't know if there are some people that are in Hawaii that could be watching right now. I'm not. I do have a Facebook group as well. So if you are trying to join a Turo Facebook group that all we talk about is Turo, I'm live from my Facebook group as well. So I believe people are watching from people are watching from over there. So if that's something that you have a Facebook and you want to join, I have it pinned in my comments, pinned in the chat. So yeah, you can get that. That is nice. Okay. So maybe Tuesday, maybe this was a bit early. Let's see. Maybe not. Yeah. If anybody has questions, yeah, just let me know in the chat. That's mainly what this live stream is for. Like question. Hey, how's it going, real estate student? How's it? Yeah. I'm here just trying to do the stream. It's kind of slow right now. It's pretty like I think people are probably starting to work. I don't. Maybe this is the wrong time, but I don't know. Yeah. How's it going with you? So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, yeah, just let me know. Oh, hey, Facebook user. Sorry, it doesn't show. Oh, hey, Mark. I see you on the Facebook. How's it going? You might need to accept the Facebook permission so you can see your name on my on YouTube because on Facebook it doesn't show. Hey, Rob, you're the hardest working Turo host on YouTube. You make a video every day. Yeah, I wish YouTube would reward my channel, but I don't get that many subscribers daily. I don't know. I am crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. You just fixed a 2013 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid Limited, and I'm thinking for either quick flipping or renting on Turo. Okay. Which one do you think will make you more money? God, how much is a 2013? I don't know how much that's worth. It might be better to flip it right now because I don't know. You probably wouldn't get more than what I think you are. You're in Hawaii, right? I believe you are. Am I? I think so. I think so. I think. Yeah. So hi, new guys. If you have any questions, yeah, just leave in the chat. I only bought for three. I only bought for 3K and put another 3 or 4K in repairs. I think it goes for 15. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would sell that instantly. Sell it. I wouldn't even. Yeah, you would make more money. Yeah, that's yeah. I would instantly just sell that car for the money. Yeah, that's like 6,000. That's like $9,000 profit. 54. Wow, wow. Congrats, man. That's good. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Ooh. You don't want to let go, but it's so nice. I don't know. I If it was me, I would sell it 100%. 100. Yeah. Well, hi guys. If you have any questions, yeah, just let me know in the chat. Need help to grow your Turo business? Oh wow, it sounds good. Double roof, double. So wow. Yeah, that's. How are your other cars doing? Real estate student. Have you ever grown an attachment to any of your fleet? My Batmobile, my 2019, the Chevy Camaro that I special order. I really like that car. Yeah, I do like it. Oh, that's great. That's great, Mark. Okay. Have you real estate student? Actually, I didn't even. Did you say you didn't start yet? I think you were the. Yeah, I don't think you started, right? You're the one you say you're still getting information. Correct. I think I'm wrong. Okay. Yes, I remember. Yes, yeah, yes. I figured. Yeah, I remember. As soon as I said that, I was like, yeah, I remember you said you were trying to get you've been trying to get information for a while now. What car is the best performer from ROI standpoint? Mm. Well, a lot of people will say different things, but I have to believe that most people will say the cheap cash cars will be the most. To be honest, yeah, it's not always the best looking car, but those cars. I mean, and it depends which market you're in too, right? Because like some of those cars, what, $5,000 cars, 6,000 cars, you can make what some markets over $1,000, maybe even high as 1,500. But some of those in the car in those same cars in another market making only like $500 or $600. So it's totally market dependent. You know, I mean, I could say get a Mustang convertible. But if you're like in Seattle, I mean, you're not going to make nowhere near as much money as I make, here in Hawaii. So it all depends on where you're at. Yeah, I see. You diversify your fleet. Yeah. Your 2013 Spark. Do you have a tracker in there? Because OnStar starts at 2014 for the Spark. Because I have a 2014 Spark and a 15. Yeah. And how many miles is on that Chevy Spark? Because I know I found a 2014 Chevy Spark red one for it had 35,000 miles on it, and I paid 5,900. That was right before all this craziness. What? I thought I checked online. I checked online and they said it was only 14 and newer. I didn't know 13 had OnStar. Oh, maybe I need to look at 13 then. If I just stopped looking at cars older than 14, that's something else. Okay, real estate student. Is the Spark still cash flowing? Yeah, I mean I have it. Well, right now I have it for $30 a day. So I mean I get extras and deliveries. So I mean that adds up. But when it goes back up, that car is going to give me at least $65 a day, at least that, if not more. I guarantee you that. Spark on me. Honda Fits. Okay. The 13 for 54,000. That's yeah. Because my 14 has what does it have? I think it has 48 now. No, it has 49. It just hit 49 now. Yeah, 49. So I got it at 33. So I've had it for a little while. Like right before this craziness in the summer, that's when I got it. Yeah. So hi guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. If you can hit that like button, YouTube loves that engagement. I'll really help out to get this stream out to more people. Thanks. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was $5,900 I bought it for, but it has like someone keyed it or something, and they put like touch up paint on it. Yeah, it has some dents on it, but I'm actually going. That's one of the cars I'm going to get done, get it back to like the way that it should be very soon in the next month or so. So if I ever do want to sell it, I can sell it for top dollar. Yeah. See what we got. Okay. So if anybody has any questions, about your Turo business, or if you're thinking about doing Turo, this is your first time listening or watching me, yeah, I create this channel to help everybody, with their Turo business. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I have two cars being touched up right now. Oh, nice, perfect condition. That's great. That's great. So real estate student, do you have any cars over Turo's 130-mile max? No, but I have my yellow Mustang. What is my Bumblebee Mustang? It has 115,000 miles on it. So I'm thinking probably in the next 12 months it will be at that 130. But it won't matter. I mean, you're grandfathered in anyway, so I'll probably keep it to 150, 160 if it stays. If someone doesn't total it or anything, or it doesn't break down. I'm gonna probably keep it then, and then just sell it. Probably get another one if I can find one that's not overpriced. Let's see. What's the worst repair you had to do? Uh, any head gasket repairs? My worst repair that I ever had to do is oh man, got a story. First thing I'm gonna say, I'm not a car person at all. I definitely wasn't when I first started. I didn't even know what a head gasket was before I started doing this business. So my very first car, my Kia Optima Hybrid, back in 2017, it was losing coolant. It was overheating. So what I did was I just kept putting coolant in there, and I did this cycle over and over and over again for a while. And come to find out that some people were driving it when it was in the red, and I had a blown head gasket. Yes, I let it go way too long. I had a blown head gasket, and I had to pay $4,000 to get that fixed. That is the worst thing that I've ever had to repair, and I really hate myself for that because less than like 6 months later, I traded that car in for my Batmobile. So I really made absolutely no money in that next 6 months. It just paid for that repair. So it yeah, for me, yeah, that's what I learned. When stuff like that, if it needs coolant, like really bad coolant, I just take it straight to the somewhere and get it fixed. I don't even mess with that because I do not want to pay for another head gasket or anything like that. That's expensive. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it was that. I mean, this was back in 2017. I think it was that. I mean, I or was it? I think it was. I can It was more than I. It was four, or maybe it was 3,000. I maybe it was three. Maybe I'm saying too much, but it was a lot of money. Simple as that. Yeah, and I'll never forget that. Yeah, head gasket. Oh. But yeah, I mean, it was going empty really fast. And I took it to Kia to get it looked at, and they flushed it or whatever, and they made it worse. It started losing coolant much faster than what it was before, and yeah, it got pretty bad. But I learned my lesson, you know. Before I didn't even know what a head gasket was, so yeah, I didn't really understand what was going on. Because I'm definitely not a car person. I don't do maintenance on my cars. I just take it to the dealer or really to the dealer, to be honest. But that's one thing that maybe you do. I don't know, but a lot of people that have the one up that they can fix their own cars, that stuff like be a mechanic. That's great, but that's just not me. That never was me. I didn't even know what like engine mounts were before I started doing this business. So, but, let's go. So yeah, but yeah, that's my backstory on cars. I knew very little. Let's see. Anybody listen to me or any of y'all mechanics? I bet. What do y'all fix your own cars? Yeah, let me know because I bet you there's somebody in here that does that. I'm just not one of them. Let me see. Okay. So if anybody else has any questions, yeah, just let me know in the chat. Okay. Real estate student, are you still on? I have it. Oh, nice. What are you putting that on? Or what? I mean, what? Let's see what we got. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, yeah, just let me know in the chat. Get something going. But if you haven't hit the like button, can you hit the like button? Because YouTube loves that engagement, and this can get pushed so we get more people in here. So I plan on going until like 4:10 Hawaii time. So it's 2:35 right now. I do have to go pick up a car at 4:30 because you know the Turo life. Because I'm full-time Turo with 17 cars. And if anybody is wondering, on for my next video on Thursday, I'm going to deep dive and redo my video on Turo's insurance versus commercial insurance, because I've seen over the last couple of months a lot of people have been watching that video, but it's one of my earlier videos, and I'm not so proud of that video. I want to redo that and do that, and put some more content into that. That's the game plan for that. And of course, next week's video is going to be my monthly stats video. Not really too excited about that, but I said every single month since I started doing this channel, which I've done every single month since October 2020. I said I'll do it, so I've done every month. So got to do it. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. On that note, how's everybody doing this month? Yeah. Did you drop from like the last couple months, or are you staying steady? Because I've definitely taken a nosedive. Very much. Real estate student, what kind of scooter do you have, and what's the range? Well, right now I have the 9-bot C-Max. Yeah, that 9-bot C-Max, the Segway. That's what I have. That the range on that fully charged is about what is it, like 8 miles maybe? It can get up 18 miles an hour. So it's all right. That's what I use. But before, you watch my other videos. The one I had was the Wide Wheel Pro. That was like the beast of a scooter. That can get up to 26 miles an hour, and it has like the range of like, I don't know, they say 19 miles, but on power mode it's probably like 10 or 11, right? But the problem with that, it's kind of too fast. The brakes after a while, because I use like 5-10 miles a day almost. The brakes on are just messed up, and for a while I didn't have brakes. I was just stopping, the natural way, which wasn't fun. So that's why I had to get another one. This one, I don't know if you can even, yeah, you can see it. That one back there, I spent $800 at Best Buy. So, and that one ups me from like my deliveries, because or maybe you don't know, whoever everyone's watching, but I have my deliveries at $30, and I use that scooter to basically, to get that money, to pocket that money. So that delivery fee is for me. That's how I increase how much money I make on these cars. Are you thinking about getting a scooter, real estate student? There's so many scooters out there. I'm kind of limited here in Hawaii because they don't really ship here. Well, it's kind of hard. It's not easy. Yeah. But everybody, if you live in an area where you can like scooter to pick up and drop off your car, that'll definitely give you some more money on that delivery fee. But if your area is wide, like 20, 30 miles, obviously a scooter, it's definitely not going to work. Don't recommend doing that on the side of the road for like 20 miles. Unless you are crazy like me and you want to make some money, but still, I wouldn't even do that. And that so But yeah, if anybody has some questions, yeah, just let me know. But if you haven't hit the like button, oh, you have an e-bike. See, the only reason why I don't have an e-bike is because I haven't found one that fits in the trunk of like a Mustang. Instead, definitely a Camaro. Camaro is even smaller. So does your e-bike fit? I'm assuming it can fit in like a sedan trunk. Those trunks are big, but the convertible trunks are a lot smaller. Yeah. I think e-bikes can go faster, right? Can they go faster than 18? I've seen some go 20. But yeah, hi guys. If you have any questions, yeah, just let me know in the chat. Yeah, real estate student. I'm thinking about maybe I'll try and do this live chat every day that I can. What do you think about that? What extras do I offer? Well, the main extra I offer is like the post cleaning fee, the prepaid fuel, right? And the unlimited miles. Those are like the three that I offer. So that post cleaning fee, if you don't know, is going to end like November 2nd, at least the traditional way of doing it November 2nd. I've said on other streams, I've talked to other people, I am actually going to have like this new thing that's going to be called like the Aloha package. And it's going to be under my unlimited miles. And I'm going to have something in there. I don't know the exact wording, but I'm going to say if you do add that for unlimited miles, you could just bring the car back dirty or whatever. I'm not going to say it's a post claim fee. I'm not going to say any of that, but I'm going to do something like that because, as my extras is like a pretty big percentage of what my bottom line. So I got to have that. And that prepaid fuel, yeah, I have that. I think now you can only do it daily. Well, we rephrase that. Now you can only do it by the trip. Before you could do it daily. There's a lot of cars that are grandfathered in, but as of I can't remember exactly when they changed it. Now you can only do it, by trip. And I have it at like what I have. I have my regular cars like $45. Yeah, maybe that's kind of low if people rent for 4 or 5 days, and obviously you might break even at best. But like 80% of my bookings are 1 or 2 days, so I usually make money. Usually people drive worse $30 of gas in a day, and that's actually a high. Usually it's about $20, so I usually come out on top, pretty much 90 some percent of the time. And then unlimited miles, yeah, I just have that at about $25 a day. It's in Hawaii. And you are in Hawaii too. But for people who are not in Hawaii, I would have it at least like $45 just to see if people are going to like if they're going to abuse it or not. Now I'll go higher. Because if you go so high that no one adds it, there's really no point in even having the extra, right? So some people put it at $100. Who's going to take unlimited miles for $100? If they're going to take it for $100, that means they're going to abuse it. They're going to go somewhere, right? Next year, real estate student. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see in a year from now, like 12 months from now. like, well, what is this? October 26, 2022. We'll see where this channel is. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. $25 a day or trip for unlimited miles. Oh, you're right. I didn't say that. Specify that. I do it per day. Definitely not per trip. And that's something that people will definitely abuse. So $25 per day that I do here. On the mainland, I'll be $40 per day. Don't even do per trip. Just do it per day. Sorry about that. I'm using a video. I don't know if you can see me. I look different right now. I'm using a video capture card with this camera, and for some reason, it keeps doing that every like 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know how to. I gotta mess with the settings after this, but oh, congrats! He's my 50th. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you 15 subscriber last year. Yeah, I'm at like what 1,700 now. Yeah, it's crazy. I think you and there was somebody else. I can't. Someone else said something. Yeah, yeah. It's 15 subscribers. That's well. Imagine if I make it to 10,000 subscribers. Yeah, that would be something. 10,000 subscribers. That yeah. If I have 10,000 subscribers and we're doing this live, I would probably have like 50 people in here, right? And that would be something. Or maybe get 50 today. Yeah, maybe go 50 today. If you haven't hit that like button because YouTube loves that. And maybe we have 50 people in here today. That would be something. Yeah. So guys, if you have any questions, yeah, just let me know in the chat. If this is your first time watching Hawaii Turo, I'm in Hawaii. Yeah, so I've been doing Turo since 2017, and I got 17 cars, and I do this full time. And I got about 120 something videos on YouTube talking about Turo. And also, if you saw my pinned comment, I have a Facebook group. So I'm actually live from Facebook and YouTube at the same time. It's kind of surreal. It's the second time I'm doing it this way. Let's see, real estate student. Are you thinking about starting another business adventure? I don't know. No, not really. Not right now. I want to see when Turo picks back up and it stays like that for like all of 2022. That's what I want to see. Get back to normal 2022 and 2023. That's what I want to see. Because I think, yeah, we can make some money with this Turo thing. I guarantee you. Oh, Access of Real Talk. How's it going? What's changing on the second with the post cleaning fee? Well, if you didn't know, I do have a video. There's actually lots of videos on this. They're changing a lot of things, right? They're changing the smoking fee, and they're changing the post cleaning fee. So after November 1st, you cannot charge for like the $20. There will be no cleaning fee extra. There will only be like the $150 or $250 cleaning, and you have to go through Turo. You have to upload tons and tons of photos and hope these reps like your photos and give you the cleaning fee. More than likely, you're not going to get it. Only the worst of the worst of the worst is going to get the cleaning fee. And then with the smoking fee, they've taken off the $50 smoking fee. So if you didn't know, like right now, if someone smokes in your car, you can make a claim and get $50 instantly. Or, if you have evidence, you can get 150. I get mixed up with the numbers. It's 150 or 250. One of those numbers, I can't remember exactly. You'll get that. But November 2nd, they're taking a $50 off, and it's only going to be the one. If you have evidence, you get paid. If they clean up but they're still smoking the car, you get nothing. That's the big changes. I know it is what it is. Turo likes to do changes. And we just got to figure out how to, work with it. Because like a year ago, the biggest change is when they changed the mileage on us. It used to be 100 miles a day. Yeah, 100 miles a day. And you can charge for whatever per mile overages. Yeah. So people made a lot of money off that. And when they changed it to 200, a lot of people jumped ship. A lot of people. And what was unfortunate for me is that I actually had unlimited miles for like the first 3 years doing this business. And right when I started charging for that, they changed it. I was like, no. But I could have been making more money if I, would have changed it earlier. Niche Cooks, is it safe to rent my car out even though I have a loan? Yes, a lot of people do that. But understand, if somebody totals your car and you are upside down in your car, if you have a gap, but if the gap doesn't cover, commercial use, some do, some don't, you would have to pay for that difference. But that's a worst case scenario. As long as you understand that going in, you would understand. Acts of real talk. What about if you take it to a detailer and they verify the smoke smell? Doesn't matter. You got to have the evidence of the smoking in the car. Yeah, they're going to be really strict on that. They've probably been losing out on a lot of money, not being able to collect from the renters. That's why. Well, that is why they're doing it. But Niche Cooks, how many cars do you have? Or have you even started doing it yet? Because I haven't seen you on here before. I don't recognize your name. Real estate student in Philly, hosts to unlimited miles because of competition. Yeah, I know, but just still, I mean, if it's that heavy, God, man, like, do you think that if you did not have unlimited miles, would you not get booked? Like, if that is a true statement, then you would have no choice to have unlimited miles. Hopefully, that's not a true statement. Hopefully, there is some business that not everybody who books Turo cars, they're usually most people who book Turo as your, well, if you haven't started yet, or what if you have a couple of trips? But a lot of people who book Turo, it's their first time using Turo. And they're not really looking at unlimited miles. Yeah, some do, but not everybody. Unlimited miles is not something that's shown to them at the very beginning. It shows how many miles you get per day. But yeah. Researching Turo when to get started. Turo. Okay, just cooks. Where are you located? Okay. And I would recommend joining my Turo Facebook group. If you check the pinned comment at the top, I have a Facebook group and we just talk about Turo all the time. I would 100% say join that group. I'm the admin of that group, so yeah. LA. Okay. Okay. There's lots of business in LA. There's a lot of cars in LA too. So how many videos have you watched of me or anybody on YouTube talking about Turo? Like, have you watched like Simon's Experience or the Janet? What is it? Stefan Womack or 120? What does 120 mean? Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. She's good. I mean, She has a lot of videos. She's like the I want to say, well, she's like number one. I'm not gonna say the other word. She's number one here. Well, on YouTube, she's number one, definitely. She's been doing it the long. She's been doing YouTube the longest. Watch good amount, maybe 20 or more. Okay. Well, hopefully the videos helped. Oh, hey, John. Hey, how's it going? Is it busy for you today? Well, pretty slow for me. Okay. Yeah. Sunny day, but most of my convertibles are sitting. If not, yeah, most of them really. That is the truth. But yeah, guys, if you haven't hit that like button, can you hit that like button? Because YouTube loves that engagement. And if you it will get pushed to more people. You can get to like 10, 20 people in here. So say a renter got a speeding ticket in your car, how that work? Well, every week or every Monday, which actually I forgot, every Monday I go on the local website where I can track, basically check all of my cars if there's tickets on them. I do recommend well, I know you're in Hawaii, but like just anybody else, like I know that every state has a website where you can track your cars, right? Track the tickets on your cars. Because if you don't do that, and say for instance that you don't get anything in the mail for like 90 plus days, after 90 days, or is it 60 days? I can't remember exactly. It's either 60 or 90 days. Turo will not pay for those tickets. So I've had that before. It's taken a long time to get here. I can't remember if it's 60 or 90, but there is a time on there. And if you don't do it, if you don't pay within that time and then bill them, it's really easy to bill them. You just go to incidentals, you'll see it says tickets or tolls, and just put it in the tickets, and right there they can accept it, which is really the easy way to accept it. But if you have to escalate it to Turo, then, and if it's after the time that I can't remember, I think it's 90 days. I'm pretty sure it's 90 days. If after 90 days, then they're going to say real nice that they can't do nothing about that. Oh, speed cams. Okay. Yeah, I don't. How long does that take to get to you? Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, let me. Yeah, there is a website. One. I mean, if you, there is a website. I'm gonna get it for you right now. There you go. Hawaii. That right there. That's for Hawaii. I would say look at that. Like, I mean, you can go monthly, but I just go weekly. Let's see. Niche cooks. Oh yeah, they're super helpful. I just want to start Turo, but I don't know if I want to start my personal car, 2018 Honda CRV, or get another car. Well, if you love that car and it is your personal car, I would just get another car, because you're gonna get dings and dents on Turo cars. That's just gonna happen. So if you really love your car and you'd be really mad if something happens to it, just get another car. Just get another used car, preferably probably something cash. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I think Hawaii is actually going to start doing like a speed cam, or no, not speed cam. What is it? For running a red light, they're going to start that somewhere. I think I saw that in the news a while back. But we don't have no speed cam, not that I know of. Not on Oahu. Oahu. Hey, Ohu. I think I said oh, yeah, Ohu. Ohu Sanborn started Turo in June. Oh, you started right when it went crazy. Average 15, yeah, 15 per month on a 2013 Kia. Price went way down since I first started. Yeah, man, you started literally at the high. Like June, July, August was crazy. You were 100%, 100%. Because during that time, there weren't any cars available. If you did a search, there was zero cars on Oahu. It was insane. That's why it was all over the news, all the car shortage. So everybody flooded Hawaii. They flooded it. It is slow right now, too. That's another thing. But yeah, 1,500. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. All of my sedans are $30 to $35. Trust me. I got 17 cars. Yeah, that is the truth. It's looking like I'm doing about 25% of what I did at the high. So the one thing I can tell you, when it does pick back up, when we get back to doing about 30,000 people a day, that car is going to give you at probably at least $50 to $65 range. I guarantee you. It's going to get back to that. If it goes back down, that's going to be because more people keep putting more and more cars on there. That'll be the only way. Because pre-COVID, I pre-COVID there was a lot of cars, especially sedans. There were tons and tons of cars. I my 20. What did I have? I mostly had convertibles, so I didn't have too many sedans. Let me think. Last time when I had a sedan was way back when there was less cars. I'm just gonna go with probably between $50 to $65 is gonna be your range. So your best thing to do is to, get the extras. I don't know if you can even do delivery. I don't even know if you do airport. If you do airports, you understand how to do airports. Those are the things you're gonna have to. That's gonna help out, your daily rate. Let's see. I am behind. What plan do I use? Well, the plan that I use the 90-10 plan because I got used to, going after people, talking about insurance pre-trip, doing all this stuff, right? That's just what I do. I have a clipboard of messages that I send to everybody who takes the minimum or who declines their insurance. That's what I do. So they understand that either they call their insurance to find out that they cover or they're paying cash up to their deductible. So let's see what we got. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good way to do it. It does. That is true. Do you understand, or do you understand how the airport? Because don't tell me that you pick up in back, at baggage claim. Don't do that, right? Either they have to take like an Uber to outside the airport, take a shuttle, or walk. Because you do that, you risk getting a ticket and going to court. Don't do that. If you are doing, if you're not, then yes, you're good. And if you're charging $120 and you're getting that all day, that definitely helps out from $30. Definitely. Oh, and yeah, what? Yeah, yeah, that too. Yeah, what island are you on? Yeah, that. Oh, okay. Oh, you're here. Okay, cool. You're right here. Oahu, the busiest island. Yeah, yeah. It'll pick up quick. I'm thinking, actually December. I have my rates lower for lowered like right now for this month and next month. But for December, I've raised my rates back up to pretty much what they were in the summer. So I'm hoping that all the people who start coming here book all those cheap cars, and then my cars will be there like a week out, and I'll get top dollar for my cars. That's my plan for December and January and on. Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, it just depends how you do it. I mean, I have mine at 120, but I don't get too many airports, so I don't. It all depends on how you do it. Not everybody is gonna want to book, pay $120 for like 1 or 2 days. Usually, those $120 booking to people who are booking for like a week plus. But yeah, they're $30. It all depends. How much does it cost you to do the airport pickup and drop off? Let's see exactly. Yeah, see, that makes sense. I mean, that's good. I mean, it's good to get your car out. It's less work, but the problem, I do one. Well, maybe you don't know, but I do 1 or 2 days. I'm crazy because I'm full time and I have time to do it. You said you don't because you work full time, but like getting the turnover, getting the extras and stuff. That's what I love about doing the 1 or 2 days. But obviously, you can't do that from what you're telling me. It's just another way to do it. There's lots of ways of doing tour. I'm not saying that's the best way. It's another way to do it. Okay, so John, so you have a script to let renters know before they rent your car about insurance. And how do you go after them about paying cash when they mess up your car? So I have a script after they book. So I can see because if you go on your Turo app and you go to help, I'm gonna go on mine real quick. You go on help or on any reservation and you click car sharing agreement, it will show you a lot of stuff on there, but one of the things it will show you is what insurance did they pick. So if you scroll down a little bit on your thing, once it loads, just back it. Okay. I don't want to show too much. So basically, when you get to like right, it's way. Yeah, I got autofill. Man, I don't even think. It's not going to work. I think I have the camera set a certain way. But yeah, once you do that, you go to car sharing agreement and you just scroll down and you're going to see protection plan. It's either going to say decline, minimum, standard, or premier. So premier, I say nothing because premier, they're not going to come out of pocket. So if you're on the 90% plan or if you're on any plan that has deductible and they pick the premier, you are coming out of pocket your deductible. That's just how that works. If they pick the standard, it's $500 max, and if they pick the minimum, it's $3,000 max. And I go over all this with them. If they pick the minimum or decline, I tell them to call their insurance company to make sure that they cover Turo. Because a lot of people think that Turo is the same as Hertz in regards to insurance wise, and it's not. Right? A lot of insurance companies do not cover Turo rentals, and that's why I go over that because I don't want to be stuck with that. They're looking at me, I'm looking at them, and then they ghost me because they didn't understand. So I've had people cancel because of this. Plenty of people cancel because they don't want to deal with liability. But that is what it is. I'd rather not deal with them and have them crash one of my cars than I'm dealing with them. But if you're on the 60/40 plan, don't even worry about that. Because 60/40 plan, you're going through Turo anyway. It doesn't matter. Turo is going to go after them. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hopefully I help you. You should get another car. But until next time, because I'm gonna try and do this as much as I can. Did I help, John? And guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button because YouTube loves the engagement. That would help out to get this stream out to more people and we get more people in here. Thanks. So if I'm on the 75% plan, should I be worried what plan they choose? Um, if you're not worried about losing $250, I would say more than likely no. But if you're trying to get, to understand how the process works and you're thinking about switching later, and you just want to get more, just get more, just understand, right? Then yeah, I would do it. But if you have no intention in dealing with all that, no, I wouldn't deal with it. But yeah, 75 is a good plan. I mean, it's a good starter. I mean, worst case scenario, you lose $250, right? But if you don't want to lose $250, then I mean, you can do the same things that I do. So we got okay. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did. No, that's everything. So, guys, if you have any questions, just let me know in the chat. If you're on Facebook, you can let me know as well. Let's see, Mwani, can you explain what you do regarding the insurance? Do you mean what, like, what do I say talking to them? Is that what you mean? Or like, what do you mean exactly? Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, what do I say to them? Okay. So basically what I say, let's just start off. Okay. If I see a decline for the insurance, I basically tell them, did you call your insurance company to make sure that they cover Turo? So the responses can be varied. Some people will be like, I'm okay with coming out of pocket myself. Some say that. I'm like, okay, which is crazy. But most people say, I have full coverage of my insurance. I pay a lot of money. I'm automatically covered. I've used Turo before, all these different things. But they didn't actually call their insurance company. Do I push this? No, I don't. But if they say something like that, like they say something like I should be covered or I have the best insurance, then I say that a lot of insurance, Turo and Hertz is not the same thing, and a lot of insurance companies do not cover Turo. And I tell them, you should call, to be safe. And that's as far as I go. I don't go any farther than that. If they're still saying something, I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna push that. If they pick the minimum, right? A lot of people pick the minimum. It's like they didn't pick it. If you ever try to book a car on Turo, the default booking insurance is minimum. So a lot of people don't even really understand what minimum insurance even is. So I basically just say, do you understand what it means to pick minimum insurance? Some people say, yes, I read it, I understand it. 3,000 deductible, I understand, I'm okay with that. Then some people say, I have no idea. Can you explain, please? And when in that situation, I have another thing I say, you are responsible for the first $3,000 in damages. If you're not okay with that, you should call your insurance company or switch to the standard plan, which has a $500 deductible. That's pretty much what I say. And if I see the standard, I say nothing because it's $500. I say nothing. And then, of course, if they take the Premier, I definitely say nothing because the Premier has no deductible. Like they pay nothing. But on the standard plan, if there is an accident, Turo has fees on top of that $500. So I've had accidents at $500, and I say, you can give me $500, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all these different things, or we can go through Turo, which obviously I don't want to go through Turo, but if you go through Turo, they're going to charge you more, right? Hopefully that answers your question. Xenon Motors, I've never seen you before. How's it going? And how are claims out there in Hawaii? Do you think you get one every month or one every 2 or 3 months? How is it going so far this year? FYI, never trust guests that their insurance personal covers them. I definitely agree with the last one. 100%. I mean, claims can be small, it could be big. I mean, I've had a month, I had like 2 claims in a row. I had a month with no claims. Normally I do about 200 trips a month, right? So That's a pretty low percentage, right? So it's pretty low. I mean, it could be one per month, and the one could be as minor as, I mean, it could be minor as tire problem. I mean, they mess up the tire, get a new tire, or it could be as something as big. So I'd probably one a month, to be honest. Yeah. But how's it going so far this year? Um, this month pretty bad. You know, when I do my monthly stats, yeah, you'll see it's going to be it ain't gonna be great. But I said I do my monthly stats regardless every single month, good or bad. So is what it is. But going forward, what November, I'm hoping to do what I did this month. And I said this month's bad. So I have no idea. But I'm thinking in December it's going to pick up. People are going to start booking flights for December, probably very soon. I've gotten a couple, but I think it's going to get flooded and it's going to be great here in December. That's my prediction, December, January. Hey, Textron, how's it going? I've never seen you before. Or where are you located? And Xenon Motors, where are you located? And how many cars do you have? And I missed one. John, if renters use a credit card to rent without credit card, cover them on insurance, has any renter done that to you? Okay, so there's a thing with that credit card. You can actually rent a Turo car with a prepaid card, just to let you know. I know that wasn't your question, but you can rent a prepaid card. That's crazy, right? It's insane. But for a long time, I said that credit cards don't cover Turo, but I've come across that people have called their credit card companies and they've said that they cover Turo. Like I think American Express said it. So some do, some don't. So I don't say that anymore that they all don't. Some do. So some do, which I was surprised. I was like, whoa. Maryland. Okay. Okay. You're from Maryland. And you say you just started, how many? You start with one car? Hopefully my video's been helping you out. Hopefully. See, Mwani, how do you decide how to price your car? Look at Priceline, look at other Turo host prices. Excuse me. Well, I don't really look at the Priceline and all that hurt stuff because some people will say the exact opposite of me. But I believe that people who are looking on Turo, they're looking on Turo, and that is like your competition. That's what I believe. That's just what I believe. You know, if you go in Hertz and Turo, because Turo has their own fees, Hertz got their own fees. There are some people who literally are looking at Hertz and looking at Turo at the same time and putting it together. Yes, there are some people, but a lot don't. If they are looking at Turo, they're looking for Turo cars. It's simple as that, right? And I just look at, what other cars are in my market, their prices, that and just other things. There's the pricing, there's future pricing. Pricing, there's a lot of stuff for pricing. I do look at my market almost weekly, I would say, especially at my convertibles, because the convertibles in Hawaii have gotten more and more and more. Like maybe I still do. I used to have the most convertibles in Waikiki. I don't think I have it anymore. I think someone else has like 7 now or 8. I don't know. People are just adding them like crazy. But yeah, the pricing, you always want to get the best pricing. But for me, the pricing is just to get the people in. I upsell. So I upsell. I upsell, simple as that. That's another thing on my clipboard that I have that I go over that. I go over my extras and my deliveries. Like right now, since my prices are so low, I basically only accept deliveries on my really cheap $30 cars because I don't really want to rent $30 cars for $27. That's just not really worth my time. But for 50 something bucks with delivery, yeah, that's what I do. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 2 cars. Okay. Textron. Okay. And Xenon Motors. Been rotating 3 to 5 cars since 2019. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. You've been making some money there. I bet you definitely made some money in the summertime. I don't know. How is it right now? Xenon Motors. Did it slow down or is it still, I don't know, did it pick up already? I know some places it's actually picked up. I was like, whoa, I wish Hawaii was like that. But yeah, guys, if you haven't hit that like button because YouTube loves that engagement and you get more people in here. Maybe we get to 20 people. That would be a high. That really, what's a high right now? It would be a high if we get to 20. Oh, you start, okay, Texas. You started 4 months ago. You have 2 cars. Okay. And you said you say you're located in Maryland. Okay. Have they been booked for the most? Well, you started 4 months ago. That was, oh, you started right when it was crazy. Okay. So I'm assuming it's probably like slowed down a lot. I'm assuming that, right? I bet. What is that? 3,000? What is that? What's the 3,000 for? Oh, it's not busy. It's still slow. Yeah. Oh, well, I bet it's gonna pick up soon. That's what I. What kind of cars do you have? Textron and Xenon Motors. Yeah. What kind of cars do y'all have? Oh, you're welcome, Juana. You're welcome. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Trying to do this quite often. I know that no one else is really going live, at least regularly, or at least live at all on YouTube talking about Turo. So that's why I'm. That's me. Oh, yeah, Houston. Over it. Hit a wall. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We. Yeah. Slowed down and then picked up again. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Textron. No problem. Well, if anybody wants to join my Facebook group, because I'm actually live on Facebook as well. I know it's crazy, but I'm live on Facebook. If you look at my pinned comment, I have my Turo Facebook group. We just talk about Turo all the time. So I would say, yeah, try and join that group. That group is joining. But if you want help like one-on-one coaching, I do have a Patreon that I have in the description, which is that ticker thing that I have moving at the bottom, which is kind of cool. This is the third time me doing StreamYard, but yeah. Let's see what we got. So Houston. So your one car, the X6. Oh, that's what you. Okay, that's why you said 3,000. Okay, that's pretty good, Textron. Yeah, that's pretty good. How did you come up with your pricing, or what's your price for the X6? Yes, definitely, John. Yes, extras definitely make up for the economy cars. That's what I believe. Maybe some people they don't even try to go for extras. Like if you put extras, whatever price you got, hopefully not too high, and you never talk about it, and you get no extras for months on end, and you wonder why no one's booking it. You gotta sell it. You gotta say something. Like for there's one extra. Uh, I don't know if I ain't saying this stream, my last stream, I'm actually going to get a new car probably next couple months. I'm getting a Tesla. First time ever getting a Tesla. I'm getting a Tesla. And one of the extras I'm going to have is that recharge fee. And every single body that booked that car, I'm going to go over like the recharging process, how long it is, and try to get them. Or I'm pretty sure a lot are going to. I'm not going to have it too high, but I have it high enough so it adds to my daily. And I'm gonna try and get that at least half the time. And I'm gonna talk about that when I do my monthly videos with that car and stuff. And that's extras on top of the other extras, right? Let's see, Moani G. How high do you price your sedans for? In December, for example, what is a good price for a sedan in your perspective? Well, let's see. Okay. I have sedans 4 or 5 seaters. So I got both. So I have my cheapest car, which is a Ford Fiesta 2013. I have that, I believe it's $75 in December. I know right now there are tons of cars below $75 right now in December. I know that. And I'm okay with that. Because like I said, people are going to book those cars. But I like $75. I mean, you can possibly go 65, but 75 is kind of where I'm at. Between 75 and about $90. That's where I'm at with pretty much all of my sedans. New and, old. Around there, I think. But like what I was really thinking, like before it dropped this low, I had my cars 55, 65. I had 55 my old sedans and 65 my new sedans, and I was happy with that. At that rate, cars going out every single day, getting my extras, getting my deliveries. I was okay with that number. So like I'm doing 75, but I would be okay with those two numbers for those cars. And then my convertibles, obviously over $100. See what we got. I see on the app people put for extras, coolers, baby seats. What is that? What I use? What's your real name, Hawaii Turo? Well, my real name is Matthew. So if you join my Facebook group, you definitely have my name because that's actually my real Facebook. So my name is Matthew. People, I don't really mess with the coolers, baby seats. I don't really. One, the liability with baby seats. Two, I've actually had a booster and then I forgot to get the booster, and I don't want to deal with all that. I mean, where are you putting all your booster seats anyway? Are you gonna have booster seats all in your house? That's why I don't really mess with that. And probably not many people are going to want it anyway. So how much money are you really going to make? Actually, a real talk. You're going to do good with that recharge fee. Yes, that is the plan. That's the plan. If I do really good with it, maybe I get another one. But that one will probably be used. I probably would not go new. But yeah. But I'm hoping for, get into the luxury market and understand it a lot more. Because I've never had a luxury vehicle on Turo. Good to hear. I just got my sedan booked for $88 a day for 2 weeks in December. See? Exactly. 2 weeks. That's good. I want that. 88 a day. Man, that's like 7. Yeah, that's good. That's like puts you on track to do like $2,000. That's really my goal, to do almost $2,000 minimum on a car. The only way you don't do that is if the market is so flooded and it's slow. But in any other like normal situation, you should be, well, in Hawaii. Other places I don't know, but in Hawaii, right, I believe that you can do that. In the other islands, it should be easier because it's not as, it's way oversaturated the most on Oahu, not the other islands. I know they might be oversaturated, but not like Oahu. Oh, Sir DJ Bob, I didn't even see you. I need to sign up and get it over with. Yeah, if you're talking about my Patreon, that's in the comments, or not the comments, in the description. You can join my Facebook group too. The Facebook group is obviously free. That's just something that we all talk about. But for the one-on-one coaching, that's for the Patreon. And I have that actually in the description of every single video that I have. Sir Bob, or Sir DJ Bob, where are you located? Let's see. Xeno Motors here in Houston. Honestly, average per regular sedan is 800 to 1,000. That's starting 39 to 48. Okay. Are you getting extras with that? And did you include extras and deliveries and all that? Mwani G, your goal is 2,000 per month per car. When it picks back up to normal, yes. Right now, definitely not. But when it gets back to normal, yeah, I think I can with all the when cars are going out at a much higher than right now. Yeah, I think so. We will see, but I really think so. Like I really believe, and that Tesla should probably do 3,000. Excuse me. That Tesla should probably do 3,000 here. Right now, that might seem like a dream, but I don't know. Like back in March and February, if anybody thought that we were going to do what we did in summer, that was a dream, and you saw that. But if demand was the same that it should be right now, we would be making a lot more money right now, way more money, right? People just stop traveling here, so it's not going to stay like that. If you look, oh, another thing, Moani G, you can see the passenger count. I don't know if you know about that website, but I think no, you've seen it. You're in my Facebook group, so I posted something not too long ago about that. I look at that like weekly, like to see how many people are coming to Hawaii, and you can look at the history of it, how many people come here in any given month, and you'll see exactly what I see and what it should be. In winter, I mean, there's like 30,000+ people coming here a day. And what are we at right now? Not even half that. Okay. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Okay. Oh, I did miss Xenon Motors. Do you have any cars on lease? I did. Well, technically, I still have one, but I recently paid off all my cars with the SBA loan. But right now, I do have a Chevy Trax on a lease. But I did have my Nissan Sentra on a lease for a year and a half. So doing a lease is a little different. A lot of people hate leasing, for Turo. It is a lot. It is different. It's different liability. But if you understand, the way it is, you'll be better. You'll be all right. I mean, it is. You understand the miles and what you got to do with the miles, and you understand the mile overages. I mean, just if you know all that and you have stuff in place to lessen how much you're going to owe, yeah. But if you're in an area, you have a lease, you put unlimited miles, and people are driving like 3,000 miles a month, and you hit your max in a year and a half, you keep on renting it out, and you end up at like 70, 80,000 miles, you try to turn it. That's ludicrous. That's crazy. Don't do that. Like, just don't even do that. That's not gonna. Yeah, that's stupid. Don't do that. If you're gonna do that, I would say don't ever get a lease for Turo. Like, that's crazy. Oh yeah, yeah, I do have it. I thought it should be on there. It's a graph. Yeah, maybe it was before you joined, but it's on there. It's on there. But yeah, I do have a leasing video. If anybody wants to watch, I have a leasing video, I have a cash video, and I have an auto loan video. But yeah. Oh, you see me in Waikiki? Yeah, on my scooter. On my scooter, yeah, yeah. On my scooter all the time. Yeah. That's the truth. Yeah. That's what's up. Did you wave? Say hi ever? Next time you see me, yeah, wave. I get people that come up to me all the time. They say Hawaii Turo. Or they say, I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. Yeah. Yeah, Waikiki. Okay. So we got Christopher Lewis. I remember your name. What up, bro? I made it tonight. Thanks again for all your help. You're welcome, man. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That is why I'm here. Help everybody out. Help me too. Yeah. That is the truth. Hopefully people watch this on the replay, but I see not many people. It's probably these streams are too long for people to watch on the replay, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, John, I do have one. Did you watch my video? I do have a video about leasing a car. Yeah, I do. Let's see. Xenon Motors also have dealer's license, hoping to pick up a few cash cars that meet the Turo criteria, but price is still high at auctions too for now. Wait a few months. Well, that's nice. You got a dealer's license. That's another one up doing this business. That's something I do not have. Yeah. real estate student, what's your thought on leasing a car for Turo? Well, I mean, like I said earlier, man, leasing is just a whole nother beast. You got to understand the miles. The miles will kill you. It depends on where you are located. Once you get the data and you can see how many miles people are putting on your cars, right? You got to know what kind of car you're going to get. You know, if you get like a deluxe or a super deluxe, that's really expensive. But you get like a deluxe car and you can set your miles to like 100, 150, or even 75, that would definitely help you out on a lease car, right? But if you have a lease car that qualifies for just the 200 miles per day, yeah, that's you're gonna have to figure that out. You're gonna see what you're gonna do, how long you have on the platform. Do you need to take it down when it reaches a certain amount, monthly, right? I mean, if your goal is, I mean, I don't know. Every location is different. How many miles put on your cars? Here, it's about like 2,000. Well, being booked, I like to be booked almost every day, so it's like 2,000 something miles, right? And if you only got, what I usually get it about. My last one was 12,000. Was it 12,000? No, 15,000 a year. Goes 45,000 miles. And you see, doing 20, that's about what 2 years? They still have another year right there. You gotta see what you're gonna do, right? Are you going to turn into your personal car? Are you going to try and give it back early and pay the penalty? I mean, are you going to take some money out of every single trip at that point on for the overages? I mean, just things that you're going to have to do and things like that. Oh, what's just got this? Christopher Lewis just got to escape. Let's see. You bought it, fixed at the dealer for. Oh, you bought it. Oh, okay. Oh, you bought it before, or you bought it. You didn't see that there was a recall on it. Yeah, that recalls, man. That's why I always check my cars for the recall. Textron. How often do I stream? Well, if you asked me 2 weeks ago, I would say zero. But last week I streamed 4 times. I streamed twice on was it Saturday? I don't know. I'm trying to stream as much as I can. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try and stream at 2 p.m. Hawaii time as much as I can, right? But if I have a car going out at 2 p.m. or 3 or yeah 3, then I'll have to like change it up or something like that. But I'm gonna try and do it like a day before. So like as soon as this stream is over, I'm gonna set up the next stream. So you'll see it probably in no notification somewhere. Let's see what we. I think I just saw. What? Oh, Facebook user. Who is? Oh, hey Steve. Oh, hey. How's it going? Hey, if you hit the permission on the Facebook, they can see your name on here. But on YouTube, they're only going to see Facebook user until you accept that from StreamYard. Let's see. Xeon Motors. Someone had my 2020 Nissan from Friday 1 p.m. to Monday 1 p.m. and they pumped 1,400. Damn. Yeah. What was wow? How many? That's wow. Do you have? I'm assuming you had it at 200 and you got overages, but depending on your price, you probably only got what like 25 cents a mile, 30 cents a mile. Oh, oops, not. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's how you do that. That's crazy. Oh, I'm doing all right. Yeah, that's what people do. That's why I would never have just unlimited miles. Like that's just crazy because some people are going to abuse it and do stuff like that. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that 1,400 in just like a weekend. That's insane. God, I mean, back in the day when it was 100 miles, you would have made a killing off of that. You would have had your per mile like $1, or maybe it was 90 cents. Oh man, you would have made so much money. There's no way they would have pulled something like that. And if they did, you would have gotten paid on it. I'm gonna do this right. Okay. 1AG, I went on a trip, clicked help, and clicked incident information card, which says it should be kept in the vehicle. Do you print this out and keep it in the car? So yes, the incident card I have in there. I have my registration in there, and it says that you're supposed to have your insurance in there. Do I do that? No, but Turo says you're supposed to do that. That's up to you. I'm not going to say do that or not. But if you live in a state where where your insurance is not connected to your, you know, not connected to your license plate, the only way that and your insurance finds out if an accident is if if you said something. But if it's connected, then it doesn't matter if it's in there or not. The police can just run your tags and they know what insurance you got. So what we got. Okay. So guys, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button because YouTube loves the engagement for this. And we get more people in here. Let's try and get to 20. Let's see. Yeah. Another thing about the incident card, it actually gets updated yearly. So Turo will send it to everybody that by the end of the year. Because if you look at the date, it's like December or something that it ends. You get a good review. See the Turo insurance card for any claim. Yes, yes, Xenon Motors. Yes. What do you mean by good review, John? Are you talking? Okay. So Monty G, December 10th is the date on it. So after December 10th, I need to print a new incident information card out. So, like I said, Turo is going to send, they usually do it a few weeks or a month before saying that they update their stuff. But before that, you won't even know. They'll send everybody something. Every single year, they send it. So every year we gotta go in all our cards, get all that stuff out, and put the new one in there. Okay. Text run. How much do you charge for late fees? 3 hours and a half. So that stuff is set, right? So for Turo, if it's less than if it's between if it's less than 30 minutes, you don't get anything. So from 30 minutes to 2 hours, there is a set. I can't remember exactly. It's like half a day or half of whatever your day is. And if it's over 2 hours, I believe it's like a day and maybe a day and a half, depending on how long the trip was anyway. So those numbers are set, and that's all on the terms of service with Turo. It's not that much money. So in that situation, well, in a situation of somebody like this, is why you have trackers in your car, right? If somebody's going to keep your car for whatever reason, right? Just go get your car. If they're being unresponsive and that stuff, I would just go get my car. Because the worst case that Turo will pay for, like I mean, if someone steals your car, is like 1 day. That's it. You don't get that much. I would say go get your car. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. No, you're welcome. Yeah. Let's put this. Okay. Sedan Motors. I'd rather not leave personal insurance card with my personal info in case of accident. They'll provide your card, and you have to deal with your personal insurance. Slide it to. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I do. But if you live in a state where they can just run your license and your insurance comes up, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I don't live in Hawaii. Hawaii doesn't have a setup like that. They don't. There's no database to check about if you have insurance or not. So that's yeah. But I know some states that do have that. And I was like, oh wow. So yeah. Fix that. Oh, you're welcome. Exactly. Don't want to have to explain to your insurance, your personal insurance, why someone else had your car. Yeah, exactly. Because when they find out about that, more than likely your insurance company is going to drop you. That's the truth. That is the truth. That's 100% true. This insurance thing, man, it's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Let's see. I got a new one. Wakar Seed. Hopefully, I said it close. Is a good idea to rent for long term, like 2 weeks in a row, by the same customer. If you're talking about just for Turo, yeah, I mean it's less work for you. I mean you're gonna make less money compared to renting, shorter days. But if you're just trying to get the car out and you don't have the time to keep doing, the turnover, yeah, it'd be good. So we got here. Okay. Wanted G about insurance claim. I see a lot of my renters are choosing minimum, which is $3,000 deductible, but I have the 75% plan, which is a 250 deductible. So how does it work? Who pays the deductible? Well, that is a great question. So on your side, you will be paying that $250 deductible for every single claim. It doesn't matter what they have, right? So because what Turo does, Turo double dips. This is another way how they make millions of dollars. They double dip. So they'll go for your 250 from you, and then they'll go on the renter side and they'll go for $3,000, the maximum, whatever the cost to fix it. They'll go for that as well. And that's how Turo. That's one way how Turo makes money. I know it's unfair, but it's what they do. Oh, hey, now we see you. Now everybody see you. Roger. Got you. Or you came on, I don't know if maybe you came on YouTube. But yeah, that insurance thing, yeah, it's something that you got to get used to. The way Turo does their stuff, it's much different from a traditional insurance company. Way different. They're trying to make money on both sides. That's what they do. Yeah, Facebook. Yeah, I don't. They said that to me when I went live on Facebook that you have to accept the permission so they can use your name. If you don't do that, it'll just say Facebook user every time. Or if you just go on YouTube and find me, boom, it'll work automatically. But I am looking at my Facebook stream as well, so I can see your name. That's how I got both up right here. So I see everybody. What was I saying? Moani G, have you had any claims yet? Right here. Xenon Motors. Also, some renter happened to screenshot charges. Just I see you. Yeah, just to show me how much they paid. 6 days was about $350 to them in daily fees. We get 75%, and on top of the trip fees was $318 all Turo. Yep. That sounds about right. That's what Turo. Yeah, that is normal with Turo. You just gotta maximize and get what you can. Extra deliveries, just get as much as you can because Turo is going to get theirs. I'm assuming that person was under 26, right? The young driver fee, because that young driver fee is daily, and that's like 20 something dollars. Okay, and then this one, workers. My customers are not washing car, even though I have an option for them to buy. They don't buy and wash the car. Well, that is something that you're gonna have to deal with. Some people, which is some hosts, they basically just say the cleaning is included in the fee. Am I one of those hosts? Definitely not. If I've been doing this since 2017, so I've seen this cleaning stuff has changed over the years. Before, you could just call in the Turo, get paid instantly, upload some photos, talk to the person, and be paid. And I did that a lot. And then they changed it. Then you couldn't talk to anybody. And then they have it this way that's like through email. It's not even worth it doing it anymore. So in this situation, if you can't get them, like you need to be talking to them and tell them that they need to either add it or bring the car back, in the same condition that they received it. But I say this, but this is an empty threat. I know that Turo is not going to pay for a cleaning fee unless it's destroyed. So I just say this as an empty threat. So I just had today, a car came back yesterday. I looked at it today, and it was pretty bad. This person paid like $35 a day, and she didn't clean nothing. It was destroyed. I was like, it sucks, but it is what it is. There's nothing that I can do about that, right? That's just how it is right now. So okay, 1G, no claims yet, just starting. I haven't had my. Oh, okay. I thought you had a couple, but I do have a lot of bookings already. Trying to prepare. Yeah, accidents are definitely going to happen. Minor, big one, they're gonna happen. There's no way to avoid that. As long as you understand, you're in the 75% plan. Worst case, you'll lose $250, and then you'll learn in the process as well. Trust me, it took me a while. It took me a while to get my first claim. My first claim was horrible. I did it totally wrong, and it messed me up. A few years later, if you watch my video on things not to do, that's what I talked about it. I had a really horrible mindset thinking about insurance and starting this business. I wish I never did. That's one of the things I wish I never did. But yeah. So we got. So guys, if you can hit that like button, because YouTube loves that engagement, that'll really help to push this stream to more and more people. We got to get to 20. I think I saw 16 for a second, then it went down. We got to get like 5 more. Maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't. So is there any area that's picking up right now that you're doing pretty good this month, or at least in the last week? Right here. Xenon Motors. If any issues needing reimbursement, get that 5-star review rating first. Yes, that is true. Since it will most likely retaliate, even if you charge them $20 for severe cleaning. But the thing is, if they do retaliate and they leave that in the review, you can get that review taken off if they say that stuff in there. Oh, John. Oh, that's what. Oh. Sorry. That was something earlier. Oh, okay. Got you. That's why. That's why I didn't understand what you were saying. So many conversations going on. Arizona's in the house. Arizona. Is there anybody else doing it in Arizona? What is this? So, John, what's this cleaning course hosts do that I've seen in the app of hosts? Huh? What cleaning course? Cleaning course device. I don't know what. Is that something new? I don't. Are you talking about, all the enhanced cleaning stuff that we have to do? Oh, we have to just, sanitize. Is that what you're talking about? Just sanitize the car? Cranking. Yeah. Oh, cranking out there. Okay. Well, I bet it's really hot there, isn't it? Um, well, hot. Well, it is October. Is Christmas really busy there in Arizona? Okay. So, how much should I be worried if renter is new in Turo and no rating? I would say you shouldn't be worried at all. Most people who are booking cars with Turo, it's their first time, right? It's their first time. I wouldn't be worried. What cleaning course is it? I don't. I don't know about. Is it something new? I mean, I don't. Does anybody know about? Does anybody know about the cleaning course? I don't know. It's ridiculous. The Christmas and spring. Oh, are you talking? It's when does his training start? When does everybody? Let's see. Also, can I put in the description not use my car for gig economy? I mean, it's against terms of service, right? So if you do find that, you can call Turo. I've actually had this problem once. I called Turo, and actually, this person actually delivered food to me in one of my cars. I know, crazy, right? So basically, I called Turo, and I got my car back pretty quick. But you can't put that. I mean, because it shouldn't be used for that anyway. It shouldn't be. Huh. Maybe he was talking about disinfect procedures. If he's talking about that, then yeah, that's just the stuff now. That's yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if he's talking about that, then So they're doing something new. They're making you take a course when you first start doing Turo. That could be something. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How long is this course? I mean, what? What? Are you just watching a video? I mean, what? Yeah, it's how they want you to clean. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's new to me. Yeah, it's the first time somebody was talking about it. I was like, okay, that's something new. Huh. I wonder how long it is. Like what they? You said show you how to disinfect the car and what? Is it show you how to do the what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's that hard to disinfect. Just I don't know. Got the wipes. You do it. Oh, 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh, there's a question. I formed an LLC for Turo cars, but they registered under my name in Turo. How can I get them to show on Turo my LLC? Okay, so that is going to be a big move. If you switch to an LLC with Turo, that means you're going to become a commercial host. And if you don't know the difference, there's a big difference being commercial host. That switches you to like the 92% plan, and you basically you get no help with Turo. You're doing all the charges. Turo just get you the people. You got to deal with every single thing. Is that something that you're trying to do? Yeah, is that something? If that's something you're trying to do, you got to get on the phone with Turo, and they're gonna probably send you an email. You got to do it like that to just switch your thing over. I don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend switching that. I don't, because of that. It's just, you got to do with everything. Do you have a Square? Do you have some kind of way to charge people? You gotta take your deductible. You gotta do all this stuff. Like everything you have to do yourself. Turo ain't doing nothing. Turo's not gonna help you with absolutely nothing. And that's basically, you're turning into a rental car company if you're doing that. You might as well just start going direct as well if we're going that route. But yeah, if that's something you want to do, yeah, basically you got to call them, and they're probably going to an email. It's a whole I have not done that. I do have an LLC, but I don't have LLC. I don't have my cars under my LLC. Okay, I see. You just said yes in the long term. Okay. Yeah, that's when I called them. When I tried to get commercial insurance with GMI, when I called them, and I didn't do it, but someone were talking about it, and he said, like, if you do it, switch to the 90-10 plan. Do not do a 92% plan, because Turo doesn't help you with nothing. Like that commercial insurance is like for like worst case scenarios. So you're still going to be, somewhat using Turo, at 3,000, because if you use that commercial insurance often, they will drop you. Where are we at? Yeah, my cars are not under my LLC because you have to have commercial insurance, and I do not have commercial insurance. Most of my cars are liability only. What was this? Sedan Motors. Out here in Houston, I do self check-ins for 9 out of 10 guests. Rarely do I meet and chat. Sometimes a guest, passed out drunk in the parking lot, GPS car, and he wouldn't wake up. Oh, had to call the police. Oh, yeah. Had to call the police, and he had drugs in my car and got arrested. Reason why I'd rather not meet guests. Yeah. I'm assuming he was a local and not a tourist. I mostly rent to tourists. Yeah, you do meet a lot of characters doing this business, because I meet everybody. But again, I meet almost like 90% tourists. But yeah. That's your gym there. Well, that's why you have the GPS, right? You got the tracker. That's the truth. That is the truth. Okay, guys. I got about 10 more minutes, and then I got to go get my car at 4:30. Just about 10, 15 more minutes. We've been talking for 2 hours. I know. This is the longest I've ever done a stream. But, yeah. I got to put. Is it legal to put GPS tracker? No, it's not. I would say put a tracker in every single car that you have. At the bare minimum, put Bouncie. But no, people can just pull out the Bouncie. Go hardwired. Especially if most of your renters are locals. That's a fact. Simple as that. Don't rent cars out with no trackers. That's just gonna bring up more issues when things happen. People try to steal your car, or people, stuff like that. People just, they don't want to return it, or they're sleeping in. I mean, just stuff like that. And if a car, it's like if it got towed and the person just ghosted you, because some people do that, you know. Okay, man. Yeah, man. You too, man. I'm pretty sure you're doing good. Take it easy. I can't wait till you put up a new video. When is your next video? Okay. How much is Bouncie? Have a link. A Bouncie is, I believe it's $67 for like the device, and I think it's $8 a month. I have like 10 of them, or maybe it's a little less than $8. I think maybe it's a discount because I think I paid like $67. Maybe it's $70 and $67 a month for 10 of them. I do not. I would say just look it up. I think you got to get it from the website now. Some of it's on back order. I got it off of Amazon, but I don't think they have it on Amazon anymore. But yeah, Bouncie's good. I mean, if you're trying to track your miles too, it does that as well. So I have a tendency of going on Bouncie and just looking how many people are putting, how many miles people are putting on it. So that's good to see. No, Bouncie is not. Bouncie is not hardwired. So I say at minimum get the Bouncie, right? But people can pull that out because it goes into the OBD port. Oh, well, we'll be waiting. We'll be waiting. But at least have something. Yes. Hey, Hassan Hall. I've never seen you before. How's it going? Oh yeah, yeah. See, Verizon has something. I have Verizon too, so yeah, I know what you're talking about. I never got it. It's called like what is it, whole or something? I forget exactly what it's called, but yeah, yeah. Verizon has something. Keep forgetting about the Verizon. I think T-Mobile has something too, right? I think it does. And Ghost, yeah, Gold Star is, yeah, that's the hardwire ones, yeah. Or Viper, Viper's hardwired as well. I'm thinking about putting Viper in my Mustangs because yeah, so then I can remote lock and unlock. That's another thing with some of these you can remote unlock. Oh yeah, yeah, right here. Yeah, I've been using the land, air, and sea. Yeah, I've heard of that. Last 3 to 5 months, but monthly. Yeah, damn, $30, $20 a month. Yeah, that can definitely. You got like, yeah, see that adds up. I mean, that's a little too expensive. Okay. So if I could start over, I would have all Gold Star. What do you have right now? You said just are all your cars Verizon, or did you just got a couple? This is a great question about how many cars do you need on Turo to make a full time living? Yeah, that's a great question. What I gotta say, it depends on where you live and what do you consider full time, right? I've actually thought about this. What's full time, right? What is, I think personally, full time is probably, I want to say like $5,000 a month. I mean, there's different, but $5,000 a month. I think that's considered. What is that? That's like 60,000 a year. I think people make $60,000 a year. That's full time, right? So to do that, I would say probably like in the worst of markets. What I could be I want to say this is like the worst, like 10 cars, probably max 10 cars, probably less than that. Yeah, yeah. So this is gross. But I would say like at least that 10 cars is probably the max. I think you could. I mean, you get 10 cars and you get really, really old cars, and you're in a market that's like flooded, and you're getting like $500 a car. I'm going off of that. Like that's like the worst. 10 cars doing $500 a month with some maintenance. More than likely, you're going to get more than $500 a month, right? But that's what I'm going off of. I'll be less than that. Let's see what we got. I didn't even see that. Where are we? Two rents. Let me see your phone. 20 bucks. Okay. Ever thought of hiring a part-time assistant? Maybe start 2-3 days a week. I get asked that a lot. Yeah, I mean, not really, to be honest. I think it's kind of hard to find somebody, really, but no, I haven't. We'll see. I plan on getting to like almost 25 cars. That is the plan. Close. I have 17 now. So 8 more, maybe 22. But we'll see how that goes. If I do that. Yeah. But do any of y'all have helpers? I mean, what? My five cars do 3,000 to 4,000 a month. Okay, that's good. Yeah, yeah. See, that's what I was saying. Like 10 cars and like an 8, 6. Yeah, that's shit. That could be almost full time income. Depends on how you live, right? Depends on how you live. Hey, how's it going, man? How's it going? I don't know if it's man or how's it going? See, do you know any lending companies, dealerships that don't report? Oh, report the personal credit for loans. I'm in the process of starting my LLC and want to get car loans under that with personal guarantee. I know people who do that, but yeah, I think with that personal guarantee, I think they all. Not that someone says, I think they all do, but maybe I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe someone else can say something. I'm not 100%. But congrats, get the LLC. Armin, Roger. Okay. Man, being a woman, like, got you. Yeah, I don't. I really don't know. Like, I've never I have the LLC, but I've never bought anything under LLC. So, but I think probably all do. But like I said, I could be wrong. Let's see what we got here. Xenon Motors, family of 6 here. If it gets to the extreme busy level, I believe would really need an extra set of hands when I would get past 10 cars specifically when they book 2-3 days. You have 6. Wow, you got a whole family. Okay, whole business doing it. Okay, that's nice. How are you paying everybody? Okay, that's nice. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, Terry, see, okay. Hey, Terry Cunningham, I've never seen you on here before, but yeah, I knew somebody was. That's why I got this stream for people to help other people out because I definitely don't know everything, and I definitely don't. Yeah, because I've never done that before. But guys, I only probably got a couple more minutes of the stream anyway. But if you haven't hit that like, can you hit that like? Because YouTube loves that engagement. Even though I'm about to get off, but hit that. And if you want to join, I know some of you have already joined. If you want to join the Turo Facebook group, we just talk Turo all the time. It's my Facebook group. If you check in the pinned comments, we talk over there. But yeah, I'm gonna give a couple more minutes. I see some conversations going on, so I'm gonna let that go. Okay. Okay. Oh, oh, Zena, I'm gonna put that. Oh, you paid iPads, iPhones. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay. But you taking the big money. Okay. That's great. That is something. Did I miss some? So I didn't even see that. I think because okay. On the liability side of the equation, if a renter gets into an accident, what are the likelihood of me getting sued? Well, I mean that I think we talked about this in the last stream or on Facebook. Yeah, I mean when something like that or especially if somebody dies, yeah, they tend to sue everybody. But you should have the Graves Amendment, to help you out. To basically not be, you won't actually be, it won't be successful in being sued, right? And I don't know if anybody in the troops ever had this problem, but this is like the worst thing that can happen to you doing this rent a car business. But if you have an LLC, that definitely shields you even more, right? But yeah, that Graves Amendment definitely helps you out, or anybody out for that matter, if this ever happens to you. But okay, guys, I think this is going to be the end of the stream. I hope everybody got good value out of this. I am more than likely going to go do this tomorrow. I'm going to set it up, in advance. Before. The details of the Graves Amendment, I don't know exactly. You're going to have to look that up on Google. Just put Graves Amendment. Just put that on there, and I will definitely tell you that in detail. 100%. But yeah, I'm going to end this stream. Hopefully everybody got good value out of this. And I definitely like doing this. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. You probably get something, some notification of a new one with a new face or whatever I'm doing on there for tomorrow. But yeah. Oh, you jump. Oh, let me someone just let me just try to do this one last question. Okay. How many years have you been self-employed, or what did you do before you jumped on Turo? Okay. Yes. So when I first started stream, I go into detail of everything I do. But when I first started, I started self-employed when I was an Uber driver in 2014. Yeah, right when I graduated at University of Hawaii. So I did that, and I did Airbnb kind of a year later. And I did Airbnb and Uber, and then Uber renters told me about Uber renters. Uber riders told me about Turo. And that's how I got into Turo with my one Uber car because I got tired of driving it. And the rest is right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you didn't hit it. And if you want to join the Facebook group, yeah, just check out the pinned comment and we can all talk over there. Okay? Thank you for watching. Bye.